Students, we will be diving into the world of measurement again today. We previously learned that measurement is describing something in a numerical value. What we will learn today is what length is, what length measures, and how we can compare the length of objects in our life. When we want to determine the length of something, we are going to measure the object from end to end. Earlier this week, we experimented with different tools to measure things. To measure length, you are going to use a ruler. Now, this is a ruler. Each of you is going to get one of these later into the lesson. A ruler is the standard way to measure the length of an object, end to end. Using the ruler, you are able to determine the length of the object in terms of what are called centimeters, inches, and feet. We are only going to focus on centimeters and inches for today's lesson. Starting with centimeters, they are the smallest unit that you can measure the length of an object. If you are looking to measure your object in centimeters, you will count how many of the small lines the object is. Okay, now I'm going to give you your own ruler just like this, and you can practice measuring your pencil in centimeters. I will show you an example of what to do right now using my pen. Right here we have the small centimeter side, and I want to measure my pen. So I'm going to put one end of the pen on the very end of the measure and the other on this side. It ends right past the 8, as you can see. So we probably say this is about 8.5 centimeters long. Now you try with your pencil. Okay, now I'm going to pick 3 of you to share your length of your pencil in centimeters. The next unit we are going to learn is inches. Inches are presented by the other side of the ruler. So when you look on your ruler, the side that has the bigger lines that are farther apart, that is inches, because inches is a bigger unit than centimeters. Now you're going to use your paper ruler to go ahead and find the length of your math workbook in inches. Now I'll pick on 3 of you to share the length of your workbook in inches. A thing to always remember is to double check which side of the ruler you are using. If you begin to be confused about the difference of centimeters and inches, recall that centimeters are smaller than inches. The side of the ruler, which marks closer together, will measure centimeters, so the top right here, and the other side will be inches, so this side, the bigger side. To help you remember this, you will each receive this paper with a reminder. When we come to our lessons about centimeters and inches, I want you to make sure that you have this paper at your desk. This paper will serve as a representation for you to remember any misconceptions or confusion that you may have about this lesson. Alright, students, next we're going to watch this short video together, and when I pause the video, I will pick a student to help answer the questions asked. I hope after watching this video, you can correctly use a ruler to measure objects in centimeters and inches. Now let's practice what we have learned. I'm going to release each of you row by row to go and get your Chromebook. Once you get your Chromebook, sit at your desk and wait for my instruction. Now that you have your Chromebooks, please go to your emails and open the email that I have sent you. If you need assistance, please raise your hand. The email contains a link to a game that will help you practice what you have learned about centimeters and inches. Here is an example of what the home page looks like. First, press whole numbers under the centimeters section and begin working. Once you are finished with the centimeters game, press whole numbers under the inches sections. When you have completed the assignment, raise your hand and I will come review your work. Now that you have watched the video and completed the game, I am so confident in you that you will accomplish so much in learning about length.